Yes, I have come up once again today in front of you to talk about some walking styles. You remember the regular viewers I'm talking about. The regular viewers must remember that in our last video we discussed walking styles. And every walking style has a certain word of its own, specific word, which we discussed. Today again we are going to do the same. Today also we are going to discuss some words which are related to walking styles. So the first word that we are going to learn today is pace. P-A-C-E. Pace. Pace means to walk at a steady pace. The pace must be very steady. To walk at a steady pace or steady speed rather, especially without a particular destination. There is no specific destination as such. And as an expression of anxiety or annoyance. When you have much anxiety or annoyance, you pace up and down. So pace is used in that particular case. So let's make an example sentence. As the son was late to return from school, his mother was pacing up and down the porch. So she had anxiety. For that reason, she was pacing up and down the porch. Next one is march. M-A-R-C-H. March. March is a very common word. I think there is hardly anybody who has never heard the word march. But we should know the exact meaning of this word. The exact meaning of this word is to walk with regular, measured tread. To walk with regular, measured tread. T-R-E-A-D. Tread, you must remember, in our last video we discussed this word as well. Tread. So here this word is applied. This word is used in this particular meaning. What is the example sentence for March? A lot of people walked in the funeral procession of Mahatma Gandhi. In place of Mahatma Gandhi, you may use anybody else's name. That may be a celebrity. Let's say we may take the name of the Bengali matinee idol Uttam Kumar. In the funeral procession of Uttam Kumar, a lot of Bengalis marched. Marched why? They walked with a regular, measured tread. That's why march. M-A-R-C-H. And also you know about the army, military men, they generally march up and down a certain field for their own practice. All right. Next one is promenade. P-R-O-M-E-N-A-D-E. Promenade. Promenade means to walk or to take a leisurely public walk. To take a leisurely public walk. That's called promenade. It should be a public walk. All right? Not private walk. Say in your own house you are walking, you cannot use the word promenade there. Promenade is used only when you are going out to have a leisurely public walk. For example, every afternoon we promenade along the bank of the Ganges. So that's a public walk, public place. So there we walk, this promenade. For pleasure, generally we do that. Okay? Next one is stroll. S-T-R-O-L-L. Stroll means to walk slowly especially for pleasure. To walk slowly, especially for pleasure. Stroll. S-T-R-O-L-L. Stroll. The example sentence is, after the afternoon nap, she goes out to stroll for an hour. You must be having the same habit, okay? So there are many of us who are in the habit of going out to have a stroll or to stroll for an hour or so in the afternoon. So that is called stroll. When you go out for slowly walking, not necessarily to go out all the time, then it will be a kind of promenade. You may do this, say you have a garden of your own in your house. So there you may stroll. So stroll has a basic difference with promenade. Promenade should be a public walk, but stroll need not be a public walk. That may be a private walk as well. Okay, next one is amble. A-M-B-L-E. Amble. To walk or move at a slow, relaxed pace. To walk or move at a slow, relaxed pace. Relaxed. Remember, this word is very important here. R-E-L-A-X-E-D, relaxed pace. You are not in a hurry. When you are in a hurry, you do not amble. So amble means to walk at a slow and very relaxed pace. I lay emphasis on the word relaxed, or else you may be a little confused between this word and other words. All right, let us construct a sentence. We had enough time, so we ambled to the bus stop well in advance. Enough time? We know, say our bus is at 6 o'clock, and now it is only 4:30. So we have enough time. We need not go by car, or we need not book an auto. We may amble. We may walk at a relaxed pace to the bus stop. That is amble. Well, next one today we are going to learn is flounce. F-L-O-U-N-C-E. Flounce. To walk or move in an exaggeratedly angry or impatient manner. Angry or impatient manner. So this angry and impatient, remember, if a person just walks very hurriedly, you should not say flounce. Flounce must have a sense of anger or impatience. So that is flounce. Let me repeat the meaning. Flounce, to walk or move in an exaggeratedly angry or impatient manner. That is flounce. Let's make an example sentence. The example sentence is, he suddenly got to his feet and flounced out of the hall to the surprise of all the other guests. There are a lot of people didn't understand why he suddenly got to his feet and flounced out of the room. So that's perhaps he was impatient, or he was angry with somebody, or at anybody's or somebody's remark. Okay, so that's called flounce. We'll use the word flounce in that particular context only. Next one is sashay. S-A-S-H-A-Y. Sashay. Sashay means to walk in an ostentatious yet casual manner. Ostentatious. Ostentatious means showy. S-H-O-W-Y. Showy. Ostentatious yet casual manner, with movements of the hips and shoulders. With movements of the hips and shoulders. All right. So these there are some words which you must pay attention to, or else you may feel that the meanings of almost all the words are similar. But in fact not. They have their own roles to play. That's why it is important for us to know each and every word, so that we can reinforce our vocabulary with this kind of words. So sashay means to walk in an ostentatious yet casual manner, with movements of the hips and shoulders. Let's make an example sentence. What is this, man? I'm going on making example sentences. You come up, you make some example sentences and write down in the comment box so that I can review those comments. Right? So the sentence that I write at this moment, remember, with the word sashay, is a beautiful young girl sashayed along in a deep blue gown in front of us. That may be sashay. Sashay. Okay? Sashay, meaning you should remember, repeatedly I'm telling you, my dear friends, to walk in an ostentatious means showy, and yet casual manner, with movements of the hips and shoulders. Okay? All right. Next one we are going to learn is meander. M-E-A-N-D-E-R. Meander. Meander means to wander. W-A-N-D-E-R. Wander aimlessly a zigzag roundabout course. When you wander aimlessly, there is no specific aim. So you're walking aimlessly. And, of course, zigzag roundabout course. The path is zigzag and roundabout. So let's make an example sentence. Write example sentence for this particular word, meander. We had no specific engagement that evening, so we kept meandering down the mountain path. mountain path. Remember, I'm using this phrase mountain path. That's why I'm using this word meander, or else I could have used some other words. Let's move on to the next one. And next one is a medical term. The word itself is not medical, but it is used in the medical profession. The word is ambulate. A-M-B-U-L-A-T-E. Ambulate. The meaning of this word is very simple. To walk or move about. To walk or move about. Ambulate. Ambulate. Okay? But why should I learn this word then? If it simply means to walk or move about? We will learn this because it's a technical word. It is used in the medical profession by doctors about patients. So let's make a sentence of that particular type. The patient felt relieved to ambulate on his crutches after being bedridden for a long time. He has been bedridden for a long time. Now he has been given the go-ahead by the doctor. So he gets up and starts ambulating on his crutches. He feels relieved. All right? The last one for this video today is perambulate. In keeping with ambulate, we are learning this word, perambulate. What's the meaning of the word perambulate? Perambulate means to walk for pleasure. To walk especially for pleasure in a leisurely fashion. Not in a hurried fashion, leisurely fashion. And you're walking for pleasure. Perambulate. Perambulate. So let us make a sentence. The local youngsters are found to perambulate lanes and bylanes every evening or every afternoon, whatever you like. So that is perambulate. Before that, we learned the word ambulate. Ambulate and perambulate, these two words, if you memorize together, it will become a little easier for you to remember these words. So ambulate means to walk or move about, and perambulate means also to walk, but for pleasure and in a leisurely fashion. In a leisurely fashion. So we have learned in total 10 words today in connection with walking styles. And in our last video, we learned some words. I don't exactly remember the number. However, in total, we have learned almost about 18 or 19 words related to walking styles. I hope you will be using these words. If you do not use these words, my labor will go in vain. So I expect, my dear friends, my dear regular viewers, to use these words which you have just learned. All right? And if you at all feel that this video is useful, this video is helping you to improve your vocabulary, please give me a like. And, of course, statutory. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you happen to be a new viewer, it's my earnest request to you, please do subscribe to this channel, or else it is really becoming tougher for us to run this channel. All right? Thank you very much. See you again in our next session. Bye-bye.